Hey everybody, today I'm going to teach you how to draw a realistic self-portrait. If you want to have a mirror accessible so that you can look at yourself as you draw, that would be great, but it's not necessary. So this would be the project that we would be doing in class. Okay, and we would be using different colored papers and some coloring materials to color in. So we're just going to start on a blank sheet of paper, and we can color in the parts of the face then later once we have them drawn. So the shape that you want is like an egg, right? So in class we would use a tracer that's similar to this, and you can see that it is like an egg shape along with the neck attached all the way down to the bottom of your paper. So to do that, you want to draw a nice large egg shape on your paper. I'm going to add the chin in here. We always want to draw light till you got it right, just in case you make a mistake and need to erase. And then your neck you want to bring down all the way to the bottom of your paper. Okay, so our eyes are actually in the center of our head. So I want to draw my eyes somewhere right along here. So I'm just drawing a nice light little line so I can see where the middle is. Okay. And on that line we have two eyes. So I actually like to start from the inside of my eyes and work my way out. So in the middle of our eye we have something called a pupil, and it's a black circle. And we have two of those. Then we have an iris, so I'm going to draw a big circle around the black pupil, and that's called your iris. That's the colorful part of your eye. Then our outside of our eyes, to me, looks like a football. So I'm going to draw a curved line, and I actually am going to erase that because I want my curve to touch the top of my eye. So it's a good idea to practice with your finger before you draw, just to make sure you have the line right. Then the same thing on the other side. So I'm going to make my curve, touch the top of that eye, bring it back down. Same thing on the other side. Okay, now we all have eyelashes, which are little lines that attach to our upper and lower eyelids, and those protect our eyes from dust. Sorry, I'm trying to get the lighting right on this here. I'll turn this light out. Let's see if that's a little bit better for you. There we go. So I have eyelashes on the tops and the bottom of my eyes. And then I have hairy caterpillars, also known as eyebrows. Okay, so my eyebrows are above my eyes, and I call them upside down bananas. And they're usually the same length as your eyes. Okay, next is my nose. Now we have the bottom part of our nose and the top part. This part is a bone, and this bottom part is cartilage. It makes it wiggle. So to represent the bone, I'm going to draw two lines in between my nose. I'm going to use a U and two little C's for my nostrils. Okay, and again, practice those with your finger first before you try to draw. If you make a mistake, don't worry, just erase and try again. Now it looks like we have a really big forehead. That's because our hair actually comes on the front of our head. Some of us have long bangs that come down to our eyebrows. Some of us don't, but we all have hair on the top of our head, and we'll get there in a minute. So our ears, the tops of our ears line up with our eyes, and the bottom of our ears line up with the bottom of our nose. So I know that my ears come out here, and they end right about there because that's where the bottom of my nose is. And they're big C's. So practice with your finger in the right spot. And there's my ears. Try to make them the same shape so they're symmetrical on either side. This one looks a little funky. There we go. And you can draw the inside of your ears too if you want. Now my mouth, I have two lips, a top lip and a bottom lip. We all have this little funky thing in between our nose and our mouth. You can draw that if you want, two little lines, but you don't have to. I'm going to leave a little space in between, and it's the same curve here, my nose, for my top lip. And my top lip comes all the way out to the center of my eyes. I know it seems long, but that's how far it comes out. So I have one top lip and then my bottom lip right underneath of that. Okay, so then you can add a line to represent the collar of your shirt. Your hairline is going to be somewhere above your eyebrows. So if you have long bangs, you're going to want to draw some long bangs right above your eyebrows. Okay, if you have short hair, maybe your hairline comes up this way and peeks in. Okay, I have hair on the side and I have a part on the side of my head. So I have hair that looks something like that. Boys, you have things called sideburns, so you would add a line right here and here. If you have some shaggy hair on the top, you want to add some extra hair up here. And since I have long straight hair, I'm just going to add some extra lines. My hair's long, so I'm going to bring it all the way down. Oop, bring it to that part there, all the way down behind my ears, all the way down to the very bottom of the paper there. Okay, so again, take a look in the mirror, see what matches you regarding your hair. If you have your ears pierced or if you wear a headband of some sort, you can add those extra things in. And I can't wait to see your self-portraits. Move on to the next step. It'll tell you what to do.